Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We have recited 25 Surah Ayat of Surah Hajj. Now we started from 26. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. And remember when we showed Ibrahim the site of the house, Makkah, associate not anything with me, and sanctify my house for those who circumambulates it, and those who stand up, and those who bow themselves with humility and obedience to Allah to make prostration and proclaim to mankind the Hajj. They will come to you on foot and on every lean camel. They will come from every deep and distance and mountain highway, that they may witness things that are of benefit of them hereafter, and also some worldly gain from the mention of the name of Allah on the appointed days over the beast of cattle, and He has provided for them. Then eat thereof and feed therewith the poor having a hard time. Then let them complete their prescribed duties and perform their vows of circumambulate the ancient house Kaaba. The manasik of Hajj is the obligation that mankind owes to Allah, and whoever adds the sacred things of Allah, then that is better for him with his Lord. The cattle are lawful to you, except those mentioned to you. So, Sunnah, the abominations of idol and shun lying speech. Hunafa Lillah, not associating partner to him, and whoever assign partners to Allah, it is as if he had fallen from the sky and the birds had snatched him, or the wind had thrown him to a far off place. Thus it is an obligation that mankind owes to Allah, and whosoever honors of the symbols of Allah, then it is the truly from the pity of the heart. In them are benefits for you for an appointed terms, and afterwards they are brought for sacrifice to the ancient house Harme Kaaba. And for every nation we have appointed religious ceremonies, that they may mention the name of Allah over the beast of the cattle, and He has given them for food. And your Ilah is one Ilah, so you must submit to Him alone. O Muhammad, give glad tidings to the muhbatin, those who obey Allah, whose hearts are filled with fears when Allah is mentioned, and as-sabirin, and who perform as salah, and who spend out of what we have provided them, and the Buddhan, we have made them for you as among of symbols of Allah, wherein you have much good. So mention the name of Allah over them when they are drawn up in lines for sacrifice, then when they are down on their sides after slaughter. Eat thereof and feed the poor who does not ask, and beggar who ask, and thus have we made them subject to you, that you may be grateful. It is neither their meat nor their blood that reaches Allah, but it is piety from you that reach Him. Thus have we made them subject to you, that you may magnify Allah for His guidance to you, and give glad tidings to the Muhsinin. Truly, Allah defend those who believe. Verily, Allah likes not any treacherous ingrate to Allah. Permission to fight is given to those who are fought against because they have been wronged, and surely Allah is able to give them victory. Those who have been expelled from their home unjustly only because they said, "Our Lord is Allah." For had it not been that Allah checks one set of people by means of another, monasteries, churches, synagogues, and mosques wherein the name of Allah is mentioned, much would surely have been pulled down. Verily, Allah will help those who help Him. Truly, Allah is all strong and almighty. Those who, if we give them power in the land, enjoining ikamat salat, pay the zakah, and they enjoin al maruf and forbid al munkar, make the Quran as the law of their country, and with Allah results of and of all matters of creatures. If they deny you, so they deny before them the people of Noah, Ad, and Samud, and the people of Ibrahim, and the people of Lut, and the dwellers of Madian, and denied the Musa, but I granted respite to the disbelievers for a while. Then I seized them, and how terrible was my punishment, and many a township did we destroy while it was given to wrongdoing, so it is lies to ruin, and the deserted will well and lofty castles. Have you not travelled through the land, and have the hearts wherewith to understand, and ears wherewith to hear? Verily, it is not the eyes that grow blind, and it is the heart which are the breasts that grow blind. And they ask you to hasten on the tournament, and Allah fails not his promise. And verily, a day with your Lord is as the 1,000 years of what you are reckon. And many a township did I give respite, while it was given a wrongdoing. Then I seized it, and me is the final return of all. Say, O Muhammad, O mankind, I am sent to you only as a plain warner. So those who believe and do righteous good deeds, for them is forgiven and Rizqe Kareem. But those who strive against our ayah to frustrate them, they will be travelers of the hellfire. Never did we send a messenger or a prophet before you. But when he did recite the revelations, or narrated, or spoke, Shaitan threw in it, but Allah abolishes that which Shaitan throws in them. Then Allah establishes His revelations, and Allah is all knower, all wise, that He may make what is thrown in by Shaitan a trial for those in those whose heart is a disease, and whose heart are hardened, and certainly the Zalimin are in an opposition from of the truth against Allah Messenger and the believers, and that those who have been given knowledge may know it is this Quran is the truth from your Lord, so that they may believe therein, and their hearts may submit to it with humility. And verily, Allah is the guide of those who believe to the straight path. And those who disbelieved will not cease to be adopt about it until the hour comes suddenly upon them, or there comes to them the atonement of the day, after which there will be no night, the day of recreation. The majority on that day will be that of Allah. He will judge between them. So those who believed and did righteous good deeds will be the gardens of delight paradise, and those who disbelieved and denied our verses from them will be a humiliating tournament. Those who emigrated in the cause of Allah and after that were killed or died Surely Allah will provide a good provision for them, and verily it is Allah who indeed is the best of those who make provision. Truly, He will make them enter an entrance with which they shall be well pleased, and verily Allah indeed is well all knower, most forbearing. That is so. And whoever has requited with a like of that which he had made to suffer, and then he has given been wronged, Allah will surely help him. Verily, Allah indeed is of pardoning, of forgiving. That is because Allah merged the night into the day. He merged the day into the night, and verily, Allah is all hearer, all seer. That is because of Allah, He is the truth, and what they invoke besides Him, it is batil. And verily, Allah, He is the most high, the most great. See you not that Allah sent down water from the sky, and then the earth become green. Verily, Allah is the most kind and courteous, well acquainted. To Him belongs all that is the heavens and all that on the earth, and verily Allah, He is the rich, worthy of all praise. See you not that Allah has subjected to you all that is on the earth, and the ships that sail through on the sea by His command? He withholds the heavens from the falling on the earth except by His leave. Verily, Allah is for mankind, full of kindness, most merciful. It is He who gave you life and then will cause you to die, and will give you life. Verily, man is indeed an ingrate. For every nation we have ordained religious ceremonies during the Hajj which they must follow. So let them no dispute with you on the matter of the cattle which you slaughter, and not to eat the cattle which Allah kills by its natural death, but invite them to your Lord. Verily, you, O Muhammad, indeed are on the true state guidance. And if they argue with you, say, Allah knows best of what you do. Allah will judge between you on the day of resurrection about that wherein you used to differ. Know you not, Allah knows all that is the heavens and on the earth. Verily, it is all in the book. Verily, that is easy for Allah, and they worship besides Allah other for which He has sent down no authority, and of which they have no knowledge, and for the Zalimeen there is no helper. And when our clear verses are recited to them, you will notice a Daniel on the faces of their disbelievers. They are nearly ready to attack with violence those who recite our verses to them. Say, shall I tell you of something worse than that? The fire which Allah has promised to those who disbelieved, and was indeed is that destination, O mankind. Our similitude has been kind, so listen to it. Verily, those on whom you call besides Allah cannot create a fly, even though they combine together for the purpose. And if the fly snatches away a thing from them, they will have no power to release it from the fly. So weak are the seeker and the sought. They have not estimated Allah His rightful estimate. Verily, Allah is all strong, almighty. Allah chose messengers from angels and from men. Verily, Allah is all hearer, all seer. He knows that is before them and what is behind them, and to Allah return all matters. O you who has believed, Bow down and prostrate yourself and worship your Lord, and do good that you may be successful, and strive hard in Allah's cause, as you ought to strive. He has chosen you. His message of Islamic monotheism to mankind by inviting them to his religion of Islam, and has not laid upon you in religion any hardship. It is the religion of your father Ibrahim. It is He, Allah, who has named you Muslim, both before in this Quran. The messenger may be a witness over you, and you be witness over mankind. So perform salah, give zakah, and hold fast to Allah, and depends upon Him in all your affairs. He is your Mawla, and an excellent Mawla, and what an excellent helper.